Hi, this is Sly with the Master Quest Ganon's Castle Shadow Trial tutorial. First I will show you all the ways to get the first check. For the first check you will need either hovers or hookshot and something to blow up a bomb flower. With hovers you need to cross to a bomb flower using an invisible platform. You can do that quickly using this jump slash technique. Then we roll to the invisible platform and head to the bomb flower. I'll create a save state here to show you the different ways. So you can pick this up with strength and just drop it here. Which of course takes a while. Or you can blow it up with explosives. Or use Din's Fire. Or even use Blue Fire from Water Trial, though this one isn't in logic. And then once you blow it up, let me do that again. You just have to head over back to the chest. You can get back onto that platform, but I missed it. Yeah, so that jump slash is actually fairly difficult, so you can play it safe and just grab this here. But also, if you have bow, this is a lot easier. You can just walk in here with bow, oops, and shoot the bomb flower from afar. And then you can hookshot to that chest, or once again use hovers. Now I'm going to show you how to get the second check, which requires either hovers and bow or hookshot and bow. A fire source is also required by logic if you don't have hovers, but I will show you how to do everything with just hookshot and bow without lens, and I'll also full clear the trial. So first of all, we're just going to shoot this bomb flower as I already showed. Then we need to light a torch in this room to spawn some platforms if you don't have hovers, and we can do that by shooting an arrow through this lit torch to hit the other torch. So we're going to set this up by doing a neutral roll off this corner here. And then climb up, and then Z target, and do another neutral roll. And then turn 90 degrees left as a shield turn here. And then aim just a little bit down. And by a little bit down, I mean just a matter of pixels. And this shot is a little bit precise in that it depends on Link's breathing not to hit the torch directly in front of you. So it might take a few tries. And now we're just going to hookshot this first check. And collect the item. Now we're going to aim the hookshot at a texture on the wall here in order to determine where the platform is and make sure that when we roll to the right position. So we're aiming towards the left side of this block here, and immediately once we see the red dot, we want to roll forward. Then we want to wait for the platform to stop moving and do 2 side hops right, and that'll get us the silver rupee. Then again, we want to wait for the platform to stop moving in order to do a side hop and a side roll. And this will put us in a good position to roll to the bomb flower here. So just wait another cycle, and here we go. Now we need to get back onto the platform, but this one's not precise. You can pretty much aim anywhere and roll once you see the red dot. And once again, this one's not super precise. It's fairly easy to make this jump and pick up the silver rupee and the BMOS there. And that's the torch that we lit. Now we just need to hit this I switch in order to get this bow locked second check. At this point, you're going to really want nuts or bombs to blow up these BMOS. They can be super obnoxious. But I will show you how to do this even without removing them. If you don't need to full clear the trial, you can hop off now to avoid back to the beginning. For For this next part, you need to traverse some invisible walkways. It's easier with hover boots, which I will show later in the video. So first we back walk off that ledge and hold Z as we climb up to face away from the BMOS. Then we turn 90 degrees left, back walk off this other edge, and this time you don't want to hold Z while climbing. Now you should be in a good position to press Z without targeting the BMOS. This whole setup is to avoid targeting the BMOS, but if you have explosives, you should just kill them to make this next part easier. Now we want to Z target and do 7 side hops left. And I overshot it just a little bit. You want to be completely flush with the BMOS here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 side hops into the BMOS in order to pick up the silver rupee that it has. And then we're going to do 5 side hops back as fast as possible. It's possible that when you do your 4 side hops, you overshoot it a little bit, and the BMOS will either push you forward or backwards, in which case you might need to adjust your position to make sure that when you do your side hops back, you actually make it. So we just wait for this BMOS to be looking at us, and quickly do the 5 side hops, so the 4 side hops right, and then 5 side hops left. And it looks like I got pushed back a little bit by the BMOS, so I adjusted my position and then did my side hops left again. It's possible that my position would have worked, but I just wanted to play it safe. Now here, we're going to make sure that the BMOS are facing away from us because we don't want to deal with them. Yeah, this one saw me, but at least with Mirror Shield, you can just block it there. And as long as you're standing on this, about this close to the edge of the platform, the BMOS won't be shooting for you. So we're going to do another setup where we get into the corner. Once again, Z targeting as I climb up. And this time I hold Z for a short period of time while climbing to flip the camera around. But then I let go so Link is facing towards the camera. That way I can press Z without targeting the BMOS. Then we're going to do a neutral roll, a side hop, and a side roll. And from here we're going to use the hookshot to aim for the rupee. And in order, we're going to have to jump from one invisible walkway to another one. And in order to do that, we need the guillotine to be in the top position. So we're going to make sure to time it so that it is rising as we start walking forward. And that's the last silver rupee. From here, there's a curved walkway that we need to get on. But we can target the texture up here, the corner. And then do 3 neutral rolls forward. And then point the hookshot at the right side of the door. And then we can just roll forward from here. And then if you have light arrows, you can finish off this trial. But yeah, with the lens only required for a Wasteland and Lens game, you might be required to get the 2 checks in here and finish the trial without lens. So it's important to know how to do that. And hopefully this was helpful. Next, I will be showing some side-by-sides of doing this route quickly, as well as doing the hover strat. In the top left, we have the hookshot strat that I just showed off, as well as the lens comparison in the bottom left for what it would look like if I used lens. And in the top right, we have the hover strat, along with a lens comparison in the bottom right if we were to use lens.